Welcome into 785 Live's post-game with the two that had the call for KJHK. Yours truly, Nick Couzin, alongside Griffin Hughes. Very disappointing loss today for the Lady Jayhawks. What do you think was the biggest point in their loss today?
Well, I think the issue came down to shot selection. And, at the end of the game, they just started to try to force things. West Virginia got them into a 2-3 zone, and instead of waiting for the zone to break and start getting good three-point shots, they started to just force them early in the clock. And I think that came back to bite them late in the game.
We saw a lot of scoring early from Lauren Aldridge, Chelsea Gardner, Asia Boyd. Who else do you think needs to score for this Jayhawk team so for their next victory they have someone else besides the main three scoring?
Well, those are the scorers, and those who you're going to count on to get your 10 points and whatever else they get per game. I think Shayla Cheadle against Texas Tech, she had a big game, so she's certainly capable of putting some numbers on the board. I think Terrielle Bradley is a very capable scorer. You've got, and you've just got role players. I don't think anybody else needs to score over 10 points a game, but I think a lot of players need to score in the 5 to 7 range. I think that's really what you need.
What do you think that Oklahoma State did right tonight?
I think they played a fast game, and it started to disrupt the Jayhawks offense. They played some good defense. They played great down low. We said before the game that Kansas has to, that is, they have to out-rebound Oklahoma State if they have any chance of winning this game. At first they started to do that, but then Oklahoma State started to get the better of them in the low post. And Kansas, they play a very inside-out offense, and when it works, it works. But when Oklahoma State is dominating inside, nothing works, and that ended up being the real problem in the end.
So the next game for the Jayhawks is this Wednesday at West Virginia. They already played them once this year, and they won here now in Fieldhouse. But what is the difference going to Morgantown, traveling pretty far away on a tough road game?
I think it's just going to be it's a quick turnaround for them. It's a 3-day turnaround, and they got to travel to Morgantown and play West Virginia there. They played them well at the beginning of the year. I think they just need to keep shooting. They're one of the best. They're the best three-point shooting team in the Big 12, and they got to show it against West Virginia. West Virginia, the women are as aggressive as the men. They don't play that press, but they go right after the ball. They'll play Lauren Aldridge in the press if they have to. I don't think they should, but that's something that they could do. They're just aggressive towards the ball. Kansas has to take care of the ball. They can't do these sloppy turnovers that we saw today with them throwing the ball away in passing situations, and they just gotta rebound. We see the success of this team is directly related to how well they rebound. And when they get out-rebounded like they did today, they're going to lose the ball game. And when they play inside out like they did against Texas Tech, they beat Texas Tech, who's a very good team. So I think you go in West Virginia, if you play inside out and you play it well, you win that ball game.
It was a big loss for them today. How do you think this affects how they're going to finish out the year? Does your opinion change? Do you think they're still a tournament team?
Does my opinion change that this is a tournament-ready team? No, this is a team that can make the tournament and they can succeed in the tournament. Will they actually make the tournament? When you go to the selection committee, will they say Kansas deserves to be in the tournament? That's where I'm starting kind of getting shaky right now, because you lose a game, you drop a game at home to Oklahoma State, you have a quality win against California when you go and beat them at home, a 10-ranked team at the time, and you beat them by 30. So you have a quality win there. But you also, you don't have great losses here. You have Oklahoma State that you lose to at home. You barely beat Texas Tech. This is a team in these next two games going to West Virginia and then coming back here on Valentine's Day and playing Texas. You have to win both of those games. Those are quality wins. West Virginia on the road, Texas at home. You got to win those games, and I think at that point, that's where you put your name. You put your name on it, and the selection committee will look at Kansas and they'll say, you know what? Yeah, this is a team that they struggled in the Big 12. The Big 12 is also the best conference in the country.
Oh,
and
by far.
They have a quality win against a great non-conference opponent. They have quality wins in the Big 12. They played Baylor tough, and Baylor's going to be a 1 seed. That's really what you're going to look for. So if you're Kansas, you can't give the selection committee any reason to say this team shouldn't be in the tournament. And I think that it goes a long way if you beat West Virginia on the road, then come back here and beat Texas.
Well, with that, that's it for us here. Tough loss for the Jayhawks. We'll see if they can rebound Wednesday against West Virginia. This is us signing off from KJHK 785 Live.